I don't believe in fate, I don't believe in predestination, I don't believe that every decision you make will lead to a certain point or another point, but I do know that every decision that I've ever made has led to this point where I'm in front of all my friends and family telling them how much I love you and telling them that I want to be with you for the rest of my life.
You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you have been making commitments in an informal way. All of those conversations that were held in a car, or over a meal, or during long walks, all of those conversations that began with, when we're married, and continued with, I will, and you will, and we will. All those late night talks that included someday, and somehow, and maybe. And all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things that we promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it all, every word.
Rose, I give you this ring.
In the presence of our family and friends.
In the presence of our family and friends.
As a symbol of our marriage.
As a symbol of our marriage.
And as a celebration of our love for one another.
And as a celebration of our love for one another.
I promise to comfort and care for you.
I promise to comfort and care for you.
For as long as I live.
For as long as I live.
Ross, I give you this ring.
In the presence of our family and friends.
In the presence of our family and friends.
As a symbol of our marriage.
As a symbol of our marriage.
And as a celebration of our love for one another.
And as a celebration of our love for one another.
I promise to comfort and care for you.
I promise to comfort and care for you.
For as long as I live.
For as long as I live.
And it now gives me great pleasure to declare that you are joined together as husband and wife. And Ross, perhaps you would like to kiss your wife.
Ross proposed to me at the top of Ben Nevis, which at the time was one of the worst moments of my life. I was cold, I was in pain, I just didn't want to do it anymore. I wanted it to end. And he got me through it, he got me to the top, and we did it. And I think that's how I now feel about married life. I will be in pain later, I will be flagging, but Ross will get me through.
It was clear Ross needed a balance and influence, a yin to his yang. Ever since Ross has had Rosie in his life, he has seemed calmer and more balanced. He still reads children's books and dresses up a lot. But they own a house and have cats now.
These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day. As you promise to love each other today, tomorrow and forever.
These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your mind. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy.
These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children. These are the hands that will help you to hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled in age, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch.
I want to thank you for agreeing to spend every day with me from now on. She said that. She said she's going to do it now. That's just going to happen. You challenge me and you push me more than anyone else I've ever had in my life. You make me a better person every day, and it means so much to me. I've always loved you. And I didn't know until I'd met you.
While you may look at Ross and worry, he does actually have a number of good attributes about him. He's smart, much smarter than he looks. Turns out he's quite good at Trivial Pursuit, which was a revelation when we started playing it together. He's also incredibly loyal to those he loves. He has been a good friend, not only to me, but to my family, my wife and my son, Jack. You guys are going to have an incredibly happy marriage, as despite any surface differences there may be between you, like how Rosie is funny and smart and cool, and Ross is a drunken, incoherent mess, you are similar people inside, compatible where it counts. I think it is glaringly obvious to everybody here that these two people fit together.
There aren't quite enough words I could say about him. He's wonderful in every way, and he's agreed to be my husband and convinced me to agree to be his wife. So he's certainly persuasive. But he's helped me a lot. He's supported me. Again, he believes in me no matter what. And even if it's our way, not the traditional way, he's there, he's supportive. So he's patient, and he's been with me for nearly 10 years now. And I'm still shocked that he did want to marry me, but I'm hoping he won't regret it. I'm hoping our life together will be wonderful. I've had my best times over the years with you, and I promise to be there with you through whatever comes our way. So cheers. Thank you. I'm done.